Hey guys, welcome back to the EA Sports FC 25 Córdoba Career Mode Season 3. It's on its way and I'm very excited because we're European football. We got Europa League this season and I'm sure we're going to have a little bit more money than the past few years. I believe last season was 22 million after getting promoted to La Liga. Before this season, we are going to have 59, okay. It's not too bad. We can definitely strengthen a lot of areas with that much money. 58.8 million euros to be exact. This is usually how I'm going to start the episode. Actually, before that, let's look at the objective quickly here. Oh, by the way, I just put on Bolstering, so that's why I can't really talk properly. But for the objective this season, it's going to be a little bit more difficult because we got continental category as well. But it looks like we don't need anything right now. So first of all, let's look at it. Domestic success, finished mid-table. I'm sure we're able to maintain that. Copa de España. Continuing to finish at round of 16 if we can, but this year, of course, let's try to go beyond round of 16. I would say quarterfinal or semi-final. Continental success reached the group stage. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I guess it's fine. It doesn't look like it's the main priority. Youth development within 2 seasons. Have at least one player from the youth academy signed in first season, so pretty much the same thing as 2 seasons ago. I'm sure we're able to do that, but again, very low on priority. Brand exposure, get a streak of 3 wins in away matches this season. Based on last year's record, I'm sure we're able to do that. Sign 1 players of the different nationality from one of the club, which is totally fine. Financial part, key player salary growth under 25%. That, I don't think I can do that. Speaking of the squad here, I feel like a lot of players might be departing because they're simply not good enough for us. But yeah, I think one of you guys were correct. The reason why Da Costa doesn't have a potential tag on him the last time we checked on him because he was 59 rated. Apparently, potential tag doesn't show unless you're 60 rated or above. And there you go. Da Costa has potential to be special. Can he play a part this season? Potentially, but I have to offload Gennaro and Salah. And by the way, I'm just going to quickly talk about, the future of each individual player. Castro will still be my number 1. We just need to sign a backup goalkeeper. That's all I want. Left back, I don't think I will be extending Michael Lachenko. I think very likely I would just let him go this season. I think he's good enough. I think we're going to recruit quite a bit of money from him. By the way, Lopez definitely going. I thought he's going to go up by a lot, but I don't think so. Center back area, Ophir going back to Brighton for sure, but we're going to keep Angulo and Mendy. Probably one of Lopez or Carbo. I think one of them might be leaving. Right back, I think Carlos Isaac could be leaving the club. Again, 69 rated, 28 euro. I think he has reached his prime, so we need a first right back. That's pretty much my main priority. We conceded way too many goals last season. Center defensive midfielder area. I will listen to offers for Gennaro and Salah. The cost is definitely a keep, if not loaned out. Center midfielder area, I think I'll offload the majority of them except Qatar and Rodriguez might be going out on loan. Very likely, to be honest. So we have to sign another center midfielder. Left winger, I'm willing to listen offers for Gonzalez. Alberto will still be staying. Look at him, has potential to be special. That's the case. He's not going to get loaned out. He's going to keep on playing. Right wing area, Garcia, again, has potential to be special. I mean, I'm definitely going to keep this too. I'm not going to touch the right wing area. Hernandez, actually, you know what? I'm just going to quickly put him on the transfer list. I think I'll be able to get 2.5 million out of him. Murillo went down by 3 since I signed him 6 months ago. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He has to leave. Oh my God. Oh my Lord, guys. 5 to 6 young players with a different potential tag, and all of them has gone up to has potential to be special. This team is truly special. First off, we're going to send Morales to Chile for the first time ever on a 9-month journey, helping us to secure a right back, center midfielder, a left winger, and also a right winger. And I did previously mention about the youth academy, so the majority of them they will be left untouched except Guerrero. I'll be promoting him to the first team and possibly trying to sell him because of his current rating. Speaking of right back, we have shortlisted a lot of them, but to be honest, based on our financial situation, we can't splash all the cash on one player. Instead, we gotta look for market opportunity. Martin Fernandez is my number one choice, but 34 million, that is definitely more than halfway of our budget. So I'm not going to sign him, unfortunately. But there's one market opportunity, which is very good for us. 22-year-old Juan Luis Sanchez, right back, playing for Inter Milan. Last year of his contract, and Inter Milan is only asking for 17.6 million euros instead of 21. I think this could be our first signing of the window. I'm just going to keep it simple, 17.5, no more or less. And there you go. I think we offer a little bit less than what they asked for, but Inter Milan says yes to the deal. I'm happy to accept that. I'm trying to keep it fair with the current wage. Apparently, the cap for the entire team is $25,000. But again, Sanchez says yes to it. Hopefully, it's not going to cause any disgruntlement of other players. But here you go. Juan Luis Sanchez is our first signing of the summer. As expected, the two players that we signed back in January has arrived through a pre-contract agreement. Welcome to Daryl Dike and also Ryan Sessegnon. I'm just going to save you some time here, guys. So if there are players that I'm not willing to let go, for example, Carrizo, I'm just going to go ahead and block the transfer just to save everybody's time. I really want to sign Tielemans for this transfer window, but he costs us 30 million. And the fact that we only have 37 million to spend, there's no way I'm going to splash all the cash on one player. So instead, I'll be using my cash on Andy Irving from West Ham, from Scotland as well. He is available for 5.6 million. I think he will be a fantastic squad player. We still have a lot of different areas we need to strengthen, and certainly center midfielder is one part of it. But again, I don't really think it's necessary to splash out of cash on one player. So 6 million is accepted right now between Graham Potter and me. And right now it's all down to the contract negotiation. That's the problem, guys. I think nowadays it's too I have to accept it. There's no way. Well, 67 grand, 4-year deal, which is fine. I'm sure he will grow another, 1 or 2 rating. But in terms of the current wage, it's going to be a big problem. I'm just going to offer 70. That's the cap. And there you go. Reasonable offer. Irving has joined the club. Second signing. Well, yeah, second signing with summer transfer window. Do you include the two players that, arrive from a pre-contract arrival? I don't think so, but let's put it that way. And there you go. The Scotsmen have signed for Córdoba. Another decent young player I'm looking to sign is Radu Dragusin from Romania, Tottenham Hotspur. I don't like to sign play from Spurs, but in this case, he is available for 13.3 million. I think we got to strengthen our defense. That is pretty much the theme of this summer transfer window. So we're looking to bring in another center back. And let's see if Ange is going to say yes to this deal. Oh, but there's a sell-on clause on it. Again, I really don't like the idea of having a sell-on clause on a player. But 16.5 million, and that will do. Reasonable offer. It looks like Dragusin could be potentially our newest addition. Again, I'm just going to offer 70,000 euros per week. That's the cap, like I said, and reasonable offer. There you go. Our third signing of the summer transfer window. Third signing of the summer transfer window. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. But this time adding a little bit more zest to the defensive line. We are in the middle of July now, and the only departures we have is Alvaro Hernandez going out for 3 million, and for Jacobo Gonzalez, he is gone for 2.5 million. Going to this season, I don't think we have enough quality center midfielders, so I've decided to turn to a Dutch-born Tahith Chong, who's currently playing for Luton Town, and he is available for 5.2 million. I think this could be a bargain. Yes, he's a central attacking midfielder, but we can somehow convert him into a center midfielder. 5.5 million for Tahith Chong, and oh my god, I didn't know it was going to be that easy. There's no negotiation needed with Luton Town, so he could be our fourth signing soon. Hopefully he is available for 40,000 euros per week, and he is going to say yes. And Chong is our fourth signing of the summer, and I think right now I feel a little bit much more better in terms of the central midfielder area. Maybe we have to sign another central defensive midfielder. We're in August 1st right now, and there are more departures going on. Gennaro has gone for 1.2 million, Carbo for 2 million, Lopez going for 370,000 euros. Ortiz have gone to 3.5 million. I think of all of the players, he's probably the best one out there. Carlos Isa has gone for 1.45, and of course, G-Rod will be going out on loan for 1 year to Cadiz. Hopefully, by the time he comes back, he's going to be really, really good. New numbers are issued to new players. So right now we got Sessegnon wearing number 3, Dragosin wearing number 15, Mendy sticking with 17, even though I wish there's a much better number than that. Sanchez wearing number 2. Da Costa will be wearing number 22, and Irving will be wearing number 25. I know right now he's number 39 for West Ham. Chong will be number 18. And Zendejas, again, well-deserved wearing number 10 for sure. I know people will want to go for a center midfielder, but for me, he's the best player in the team right now. Deservedly wearing number 10. I think Murillo, I don't know, maybe I'll change his number at one point, but Dyke will be wearing number 19. Just a quick note, we got one left winger in the squad, and instead of fishing around in the market, I've decided to do something very ballsy. And yes, you guys would have probably guessed it, but I've decided to promote Santa Maria just to save us so much cost. I think he's good enough to become a rotational option with Alberto, plus he can also play in some of the Europa League games. So I'm just going to promote him. And there are a few players right here. I'm looking to promote them and potentially loan them out immediately. I think Ayala could be good enough. I'm just going to promote him. Lopez, good enough. I'm going to promote him. And also Machado is good enough. And I will also be promoting him as well. Speaking of young talents, we got more from Duarte, and looks like Sanchez could be a very good player. I'm just going to keep him intact. Salon is not going to make it. Anybody else needs my attention. Sandoval looks like a very good player, but I'm just going to keep him in the report. It looks like I'll be keeping Sanchez and Sandoval as of right now. And in Chile, for the first time, we got a couple good players here. Ignacio Castillo looks like a great player. I think based on that potential and current rating, I think I'm just going to sign him up. Jimenez could be a good player as well. I think I want to sign him up as well. Why not? But unfortunately, these two are not going to make it. And for the first time in Andorra, it looks like Alvaro Valles could be the only player in the report. And one more thing. So it looks like Cuesta is not going to make it. Plus, we have a bunch of wingers right now. I'm just going to release the player. There's one thing I'm not too concerned about. I think for Palacios, we need it up and running right back very soon. So I'm just going to promote him. I'm just going to quickly look at some of these youngsters who were promoted just now. So Machado showing great potential. In order to make the game a little bit more realistic for newly graduated player, they usually wear much higher numbers than the others. So Machado will be number 44, showing great potential, which is great. Santa Maria, 17 years, 64 rated, has potential to be special. Definitely going to play a part this season. Guerrero, I think, like I said, we're number 38. The reason why I've loaned him out, turns out he does have a potential value, but a very disappointing for this one. Pepe Ayala, despite having a potential from 71 to 91, unfortunately he doesn't have tags on him. If that's the case, I'm just going to go ahead and sell him on a permanent basis. And finally, we got ourselves another young player with potential to be special, which is Adrian Lopez, 17 years, 66 rated, absolutely magnificent, and he's going out on loan too. There's one more player I wanted to add before the first game of the season. That is Jean-Baptiste Gorby, who's playing for Braga right now in Portugal. And he is available for 4.7, which is, I think, is an absolute bargain. 74 rated, 24-year-old. A French central defensive midfielder, can play as a center midfielder as well. I think it's going to grow a little bit more. I think he still have a little bit of potential. And he is available for a much cheaper cost than I thought it would be. So let's bring him in. I'm just going to offer 5 million for Gorby, and they wanted Alberto. When a player like Alberto this good, of course everybody wants him, but I think at this point I'm just going to offer cash. Why not? So I'm just going to offer 5.25 million just to make the number a little bit more beautiful than it is. And Carlos Carvajal is going to say yes to it. Okay, that's a very interesting name. Not sure if it's real or not, but I'm sure it's real. Right now, it's all down to the contract negotiation. By the way, we would have 2 central defensive midfielder, but again, we want to sign a much higher rating than a player like him. So let's go ahead and secure another signing. He will be our 5th signing of the season, I believe. So, by the way, I'm recording this at 2 a.m. right now. So, my head is all over the place. And they want a release clause on him. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do that. And again, I'm not going to offer them bonus. That's not what I'm here for. Instead, I would offer you a little bit more cash than that. Why not 20K? I think that's certainly good enough. And right there, after signing him, we still have about 14 million euros. And by the way, I will show you guys, who have departed the club since the start of August. I'm sure more dudes are going to go through, but as of right now, Guerrero has been loaned out for 1 year, and Teo, I wasn't thinking about planning to sell him, but unfortunately, I felt like, he is probably one of the assets that I'm thinking about selling, and there you go. He is gone for 3.3 million to Sheffield United. Like I said, first game is around the corner. I'm just looking at which teams have been promoted. Looks like Celta Vigo has been promoted. Levante has been promoted, and if I'm being correct, I think Espanyol has also been promoted. We're just going to play one game today, but a brand new season. It's here. First game of the league season. We got Celta Vigo away. Last season, they were relegated. They were playing Division 2, and right now they're back in the first division. And I'm so excited because I get to play with this new team. Very, very different than the one that we have last year. So let's go ahead and try to play this game. So in goal, we got Castro, back 4. Ceseño making his debut with Angulo, Dragusin, and Sanchez. Oh my god, the back line. Hopefully this season, we're going to concede less than last year. In the middle, we got Da Costa making his senior debut with Irving in front of him and Qatar. Front 3, we stick with Alberto, Carrizo, and Sendejas. Nice tackle by Irving. To the middle now, Carrizo has made a 1-0. 5 minutes into our new season, and we have scored within 10 minutes. Isn't it crazy? Irving winning the ball back into the middle. I like him. He is, even though I only use him for 5 minutes, but he's tall, very strong, very good, dual winner. But Carrizo, that's a good pass, by the way, and what a great finish. And we're off to a fantastic start. Great tackle by Dragusin. He's very good already based on what I'm seeing for the first 33 minutes. This could be the counter-attack. Carrizo. Sendejas. It's onside. And there you go. 2-0. What a goal. From back to finish. Dragusin started everything off with that tackle, and Sendejas bears that one in. Our newest number 10 have scored his first goal of the season. It's Carrizo now. Oh! Wow, okay, that's very close, hitting the bar. If he scored that one, I'm sure he have scored the furthest goal so far in this save. Great ball forward. That's a little bit lucky. I'll take that. Here comes Qatar. Sendejas on the right. I'll go to the middle now. And the finish, very, very lucky. Deflection, bounces right back off to him. And the goalkeeper was down. And by the time he hits the ball in, the goalkeeper got no time to react. It's 3-0. It's a very, very easy first game, but then there's one thing we still need to work on. Is that clean sheet. Here's Qatar. Ball forward to Garcia. Here's Dyke. First touch. Great ball over the top. To Garcia. He's going to drive into the middle. The American. Oh my god. That's Santa Maria. Santa Maria scores his first goal for the club. On his senior debut, he's only on for 5 minutes. And what a great pass by Garcia, who picks up somebody into the middle. But what a great finish as well. Oh my god, I think we actually got ourselves some absolute gems. But the first thing I need to do is that we got to change his boots. He's not going to wear that classic white boots, but he looks very, very strong. And I can't believe it. Santa Maria have scored the first goal in his senior career. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. Angulo, what are you doing? Oh, that is such an awful goal to concede. Oh my lord. Okay. This is not it, guys. I thought once we were 4-0 up, I was like, we need that clean sheet. Not anymore because we conceded 2. right after scoring the fourth. The game is over, 4-2. What a way to start the first game of the season. No matter how much I really wanted that clean sheet, at the end of the day, a win is a win. I'm going to leave the episode right here. I thought this episode has been really fun, signing 5 players in total, and of course, calling up a lot of youngsters and loaning them out. And right now, we are sitting at the top of the league table. It doesn't matter, to be honest, 4-2. But again, what a way to start this episode off. Again, I'm having a lot of fun so far. The fact that our transfer budget has risen to 50-something million, and we got to use that money to bolster our defense. Again, it seems like there is not much of a difference, I would say, in terms of the defensive ability. But again, this year, we really have to work on that. So that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.